You are watching Eric on Air. Please subscribe, sign up for notifications, comment, like, and share. Enjoy the show.
Later rebooted by the Christian Broadcast Network in 2011, the original Superbook series hit the airwaves on October 1st, 1981, produced by Tatsunoko Productions, which also produced The Flying House, which we featured in a previous episode, and Speed Racer. Chris, his friend Joy, and Gizmo, the Crusader robot, would be sent in various adventures throughout the Old and New Testament of the Bible, usually to teach the kids a life lesson that they were struggling with in the present day. Season 1 concluded on March 25th, 1982, after 26 episodes. The Flying House was released later that year, focusing on a time travel episodic adventure through the Bible's New Testament, which may have inspired changes for the next season of Superbook. We will go over those in more detail in the following episode. Today's focus is Season 1, so without further ado, here is the pilot episode of Superbook, where it all began.
To many people, I looked like just another book. Not even the famous Professor Peeper realized that I was Superbook, that I had supernatural power, could unlock the hidden mysteries of history. Oh, how I could have helped him with his studies.
Maybe if the book wasn't so hard to open, more people like the professor would have read it.
Can't budge it. It's impossible to open.
Or is this like a sword in the stone scenario, where it only works for the selected chosen ones?
Oh, I'm in trouble, all right, but my biggest trouble is my little boy, Christopher.
Ever notice how the smart professors are usually lacking in many other aspects of life? It appears that Chris and Joy had more determination than Professor Peeper.
You take one side and I'll take the other. All right, Chris. I want more than anything to see what's in it.
Your wish is granted. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Superbook.
Superbook? Books aren't supposed to talk.
I can take you on great adventures if you believe.
We believe.
And behold. Close your eyes and away we go.
Either they are time traveling, or they are tripping on some really bad or really good narcotics. No, my friends, this is not a nudist colony in Roselawn, Indiana. This is the Garden of Eden. And those people with their privates strategically covered are Adam and Eve.
Oh, what a handsome face he has. She's beautiful.
Woman, prettiest woman I've ever seen.
You know, it seems wrong to me to be oogling your ancestors, especially when they are in the good book.
Now, wait a minute, you guys. She may be pretty, but so am I. And when I grow up, I may be even prettier than she is. So there. Of course, Joy. Beauty is as beauty does, and I don't laugh at you.
Wow. Joy, do you realize that vanity is a sin?
Yes, sweet miss. Look into my eyes.
Why, it's a serpent, and I seem to be able to hear him talking. How is that possible?
Simple, my dear. It's a mind-to-mind hookup.
That explains it.
Now, sweet miss, I want you to think about the fruit of this tree. Doesn't it look delicious? Scrumptious? Wouldn't you like just a little taste?
Spoiler alert, they shouldn't listen to that talking snake.
Well, it does look very tempting.
Then eat, my pretty one, eat.
The only snake that I would ever take advice from is Rosie from the Jackson 5.
Oh no, oh no. What is she doing? Oh no, Eve, don't eat that, please. Please don't eat. Oh, my spring, I'm running down. Must signal Chris.
Whoa. Gizmo shoots firecrackers out of his head. One of the many reasons that I absolutely love robots.
Stop, Adam, stop! Don't take that bite!
Adam, what do you think?
It's pretty good, I'd say. but I do feel a little strange.
Only one tree was off limits. So of course, that's the tree that they decide to eat from. And this is literally where the term forbidden fruit comes from.
Adam, come forth. Why do you hide? Could it be that you feel guilty? After all, you have disobeyed my command.
I wouldn't have, but Eve made me do it.
The serpent, he's the one who caused me to be tempted.
Let's throw everybody else under the bus now.
Come forth. Because of this, you are cursed above all beasts. Upon your belly shall you go, and dust shall you eat all the days of your life. Eve, because of this, I will greatly multiply your sorrow. In sorrow shall you bring forth children. Adam, because you disobeyed, you will no longer be permitted to live in this garden of paradise. You and your children and your children's children will struggle to overcome the earth. In the end, your body will surely die and return to the earth from which it came.
Great. Now we all have to suffer the consequences. And people blame baby boomers for all of the wrongs of today's world.
And so, with one last sad look back, Adam and Eve went into the world. Knowing good and evil, they would laugh, but not all of their laughter, and cry, but not all of their tears.
Now for the verdict. For season 1 of Superbook, I'm gonna give this 2 right-angle appendages all the way up. And here's why. It's for the same reasons that I also like its companion series, The Flying House. In addition, the theme song has kind of this Kenny Loggins sound to it. Very 1981.
When I opened the book, you know, I didn't know what I was gonna find. I saw the flashing light just coming down. Oh, what a beautiful sight. Then I was flying. I was flying. Oh, Superbook. Well, I was afraid to look. Superbook. Oh, Superbook.
The only complaint that I do have is I'm not crazy about the Professor Peeper character. I much prefer the Professor Bumble character from The Flying House. I don't dislike Professor Peeper enough to let that impact my rating. And now, my final thought. I remember watching this specific episode when I was in CCD as a kid. I also remember us getting yelled at for laughing at the nudity in it. I never really saw the rest of the first season in syndication. Like The Flying House, I would also watch this on TV 38 in the local Chicago market in the late 80s and 90s, but I only recall seeing Superbook 2 or Season 2 in syndication. Once again, I hope nobody took offense to this episode. As I said before, as a wannabe entertainer, my intent is to entertain, not offend. And I mean no disrespect to anybody's religious beliefs or non-beliefs. Thank you for watching. Please join us next time for a look at Season 2, aka Superbook 2. Until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching Eric on Air. If you liked the show, please make sure to like, subscribe, sign up for notifications, and share. Actually, please do this even if you didn't like the video. We could really use your support.
Does this mean you'll do whatever I ask without talking back?
That's right, Father.